What's up guys, welcome to another video on my channel. Today we're just gonna do some settings of me. I'm gonna show you which my settings are, and also I'm trying to explain them, like what they do and how they affect your gameplay. Yeah, so let's get right into the video. Yeah, so we are here in input 1. These are my binds. I have my lean, so my overall steering. I have on the left stick, then throttle on right trigger obviously, and brake on left trigger for the best feeling, so I can like dose it like I want it. Yeah, then rear brake I have on A. I don't really use it though. Yeah, I don't know. I just have it on A because I have some other binds with. Yeah, we're gonna move on. Clutch I have on my left bumper, so I can like start. Yeah, so I can do start without having like weird hand position, so I can continue to race afterwards completely fine. Yeah, but you have to know for yourself where you put your clutch, because for some people it might not be as optimal as for me. Then rider front back lean I have on my right stick, so I can control the rider. You can see in the bottom right there is a blue box which moves around in a box, and that is exactly where how I move my stick. Yeah, then direct lean I have to 100, which is too high to be honest. I just have it to 100 because I rode Supercross the last couple of days. So normally I would say I have it like down to yeah, I think 72 or 80, something in between this. I'm put it on 72. Then I have combined brakes on, minimum 10% and max 150, because 200 might be too much for some people. Then the lean, I have it on 10% dead zone. I could also do it like on 0 because I have a brand new controller, but yeah, you have to experiment with that. Then the linearity, it's how fast you, like how direct the stick responds to your inputs. So here there's also the definition. 100 means linear direct control, moving the slider toward non-linear, blah blah blah. Yeah, I have it on 100. I saw some people use it like 150 or something, but I'm just gonna leave it at 100. I'm completely fine with that. And then press and release I have on 0%. Percent also not smooth because it feels pretty weird. Because of the new controller, I also have my gain on 100% because I don't need much more than that. And yeah, let's move on to the throttle. I don't think, yeah, I just have that's on here up because of my old controller, but I can put it down. Linearity I have 150. I just can, yeah, it just responds much faster than it would normally do. And yes, here this I have on 0 because I can dose it with my finger well enough. And gain I have on 102.7%, because then I don't need to like pull the trigger like all the end, all to the end. Yeah, I don't know. Just experiment with that one. I think 100 is also enough, but I'm gonna leave it on 102. Um, then the brakes, I don't have done anything here either. Just the dead zone, I can turn it down. Again, rear brake, I have not done anything, but I can think uh, just gonna do this because I need like direct response. And maybe I also put like the linearity on 150. The gain is nonsense on my A button. Clutch, I have the same, just the press is just smooth and the release isn't smooth. I don't know, I think this is, I think I didn't even modify this. Then the rider front back lean, I have linearity to 200, so I can have like the best responses and gain also 100 and 0.7%. I don't know why, it just is like this. And left right is also on 200, so I can have the best direct responses. Yeah, so Now we move on input 2. Here we have shift up. I have it on Y, and shift down I have it on X. Yeah, just pretty basic, I think. Then push bike I have on my D-pad, left and right, so I can move my bike while standing without turning the engine on. Then sit I have on my right stick. When I press it down, here you can see the red bar. It lights up when I press my right stick. It's pretty useful because I can every everything that the rider does, I can just do on my right stick, which is pretty cool, to be honest, because I have my stick like everything everything is on there, and my left stick is just for steering. Yeah. Anyways, dab I have it unbound. Reset I have on input back, like those option. I don't know how they, like, I don't know the exact name of them, but here it's just here input back, and that is input start. Input back and track mark I have input back, input start, because those are like bind that I accept the reset. I don't usually use in races. Yeah, reset I use in race, but you know what I mean. I try to stay consistent and not fall down. Then change view I have on D-pad up, so I can like toggle third person to see something or to see a bit more, but that is also optional. I don't think that you should have bound this on your controller. I just prefer to have it on my controller. Then look back I have on D-pad down. I tend to look back in races much more than I need to. That's why I just bound it to something, to some button that I can't reach that quick. Then my T off I have on the right bumper, so on a jump I just let go of the throttle and just pull the T off. Yeah. Yeah. Next one, input 3 is just camera for replay. I just bound this to my controller so I can fly around with my controller. Then my graphics I have in borderless. Yeah, this, I don't know, anti you know, this here I have it off because like it is the biggest um, performance impact. And this I have it on. It's I think I just put this to high, and everything else I left normal. Then lighting, I usually have shaders on and reflections also, but on some maps on some tracks have two bad frame drops, so I turn them off just to get a little bit more FPS. Then I have my detail level, I have my draw distance. I just have everything on medium because I don't need it on high end. Low looks a bit ass, to be honest. Yeah, 3D grass is a huge performance impact, so I turn it off. And track screens, I think, are also a big performance thing, but I don't know about that. Yeah, my sound, my audio here, this tab here, MISC. Um, my master volume is pretty low, to be honest, but I hear everything. You have also um just yeah, you have to experiment with that. Then I use metric here, units metric. My date format is month, days, years. Normally I would do this. I think I'm just switching it like this. Then bandwidth is how many players, or the radius around your player, on how many players do you see. Like, you can see them on low, you can very low, you can only see them when they are just in the corner with you, and with very high you can see them like in the next corner or on the other side of the track, something like that. But I have it on high or medium. Yeah, it depends. Then auto chat, I normally I don't use it, but I have some things here because I experience people to cut to get in front of me. So I just put that here and just quit because it's funny when they rage. Yeah. help on, I don't know what this is, to be honest, but let's move on to simulation, which is probably one of the most important tabs here. So my field of view is 130. My tilt is 0% because my head gets, or I get a bit dizzy when I have it like on 5 or 10%. So I'm just gonna leave it on 1, on 0. My pitch is 60. I used to write it on 100 or 90, but I am feeling more comfortable with 60. Yeah, free look, corner anticipation. Also corner anticipation, I also get dizzy when I use it, so I usually don't use it. Then my here I have my rider stand, because for me it's important to know when I stand, and I sometimes forget when I stand or when I not stand. I don't show my HUD because I have max HUD, and lock to bike is very weird, so just turn that off. External view, also, yeah, some interesting thing, like, I don't know, lock to bike is also pretty weird, so I would turn that off. Then dynamic is pretty cool, just the faster you go, the more the camera goes away, I think. And the follow bike, I don't know what it does, to be honest, but I'm just gonna leave it marked because it feels good. My distance is 100%, so I can see a lot of, so I have like a bigger FOV. Then my height is on 67. I don't know why, but it just feels okay. My lateral offset, my lateral offset is on it's on 0%. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't want my bike I don't want to see my bike from the side. Then riding aids, also one of the most important things. Lean help off, automatic shift off, shift help on, because otherwise I get stuck in some gears. Automatic clutch also on, otherwise I can't really drive because my bike just goes off. Traction help off, brake help off. I used to have it on because then I don't, it's like ABS, so your wheels don't lock up, but I have it off because I have more control over that now. Automatic rider front back lean also off. Automatic rider left right lean also off. Automatic rider dab I have on. I think it's a setting, or it's a move where your rider puts, like when you're standing and going into a corner and you usually would fall over, your rider puts the leg a little bit out so it drags above the ground but you don't fall. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but that's, I think, what it does. Automatic rider sit, yes, I run this because I'm just lazy. I don't want to sit every time. And automatic test change is also on because, I don't know, it's easier. Or even more. So I think those settings should be good for some people, but remember, it's always better to personalize it yourself and get down to things so you can do it yourself. Yeah, just experiment with your settings and you will become better, trust me. Yeah, but that was the video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to leave a like and sub to my channel. And yeah, see you on the next video, guys.